and welcome to my channel. My name is Rachel. If this is your first time here, welcome. And if it's not your first time here, thanks for coming back. So today we have another episode of new makeup releases. We're going to talk about all of the new makeup that has been launched or sneak peeked this past week. I'm going to give you my thoughts. I want to hear your thoughts. And if our thoughts differ, that is totally okay. Let's respect each other's opinions. So let's chat about all the new makeup. I'm going to link everything I can down below in the description box, including release dates, pricing information, links. All of that will be in the description box, and let's just do it. So as you can see, I just got my hair did. What do you think? I love it. I love it. I'm so excited that I was able to get my hair cut. I haven't had a haircut in forever, and yes, I did get it colored, so ignore that beautiful mark on my forehead. We're just gonna put the emo bangs across.
Because tonight will be the night that I will fall for you.
The thing I'm most excited about this week launching is a new Blend Bunny palette. Last week I did talk about the fact that something was coming. I had no information at that time, no one did, but now we have a lot of information. So this is the Sugar and Grunge palette from Blend Bunny Cosmetics, and in true Blend Bunny fashion, she had been sneak peeking pieces, like a little close-up of a part of the front of the palette, then the whole front of the palette, then a black and white image of the inside, and then a full color image as of today, which is Friday, the day that I'm filming. So we have a 24 pan palette, mostly mattes, same gradients that Blend Bunny usually does, with one row of shimmers on the bottom. It says, my inspiration for this palette was softer sweet tones paired with their grungy deep counterparts. These colors and shimmers are frosty, pearly tones, a little muted, but deeply rebellious and still so sweet, representing my little angsty 90s heart. So I think it's really pretty. I definitely was not expecting this color story when I was seeing the front, but I will tell you, I do really like it. I think it's super pretty. I think it is very 90s with these like muted colors. I love that she does the gradients, so of course you can stick to columns to get a complete like more monochromatic look, or you can mix and match. I like that at least half the shimmers look more light, which is what I prefer. And I just love Blend Bunny's formula in general. And Blend Bunny actually asked me if they could send this to me in PR. I don't know what is going on, but so I'm very excited. I would have bought it anyway, obviously, but I will be getting this. As far as I know, I'm supposed to be getting it, and as soon as I get it, I definitely will make a video doing multiple looks with it, but I think it looks beautiful. Not what I expected, but definitely a pleasant surprise in my opinion. I think it looks really, really pretty. What do you think about this? I would love to know your thoughts. Are you interested in picking it up? Let me tell you when it launches. It launches on June 30th at 12 p.m. CST, and the price is $41. I will put that down below in the description box. Let me know your thoughts. Another thing that I actually did buy today when it launched is the new Cosmic Brushes Delicious Delights palette. This looks super pretty. I think last week I did also talk about, oh yeah, I talked about the fact that they just said they were releasing a new palette. We had zero information, but a lot can happen in a week apparently. So this palette looks really fun for summer. Brights, pastels, some deeper tones as well, which I love. And there is a multi-chrome in here. Amazing. I saw a couple other creators upload their videos on this. I will link a couple of them down below if you're interested, but I have not watched anyone's review because I want to get my own opinions. I usually do that if I know I'm going to pick up a palette. So this looks absolutely beautiful. And that launched today, the day that I'm filming this, which is June 23rd, Friday. So I will link it down below. Hopefully it is still available at the time of you watching it. They also released a little bonus release, which is a frosting highlighter trio, 3 iridescent shades. I did also pick this one up. The highlighter trio, I think, was $22. It says 16 pounds. And the eyeshadow palette retails for around 32 American dollars. So very affordable. And I own 2 of their other eyeshadow palettes, the Serenity and the Muse, both of which I really love. I think the quality is wonderful. The color stories that they come up with are beautiful. So let me know if you picked this up, if you were thinking about it, if you've bought anything from the brand before. But I will somehow incorporate this into a video. It'll probably get here pretty late because it's coming from the UK, but let me know if you want to see me use it. Let me know your thoughts. I would love to know. Okay, this I'm a little conflicted on. So Too Faced has released a few new products. We have the Cosmic Crush collection. It's giving Anastasia Cosmos. So we have an eyeshadow palette, the Cosmic Crush eyeshadow palette, high pigment, futuristic shades for $52. Listen, I'll be honest with you, I don't know what's futuristic about it because it looks like a neutral palette with a pop of a purple. Now, I love a neutral palette. But I wish they would have gone out and did something a little more. You know, even the Anastasia one, they've got some fun shimmers in there. This is kind of like, eh. Now, with that being said, I think it's pretty. I'm not gonna pick it up, but I'm not mad at it. I think it's a pretty palette. I just don't really feel like it fits the theme so much, but that's just my opinion.
That's my opinion!
And then the highlighters, they look pretty. I mean, I really don't have a need for another champagne highlighter right now. It's just not something that I really want. If it was one of my favorite brands, like Blend Bunny was releasing a champagne highlighter, I would probably buy it. But me just, you know, picking it up for the hell of it, no. So I'm gonna skip out on this collection. Like I said, I think the palette is pretty. I just think it's a neutral palette with a pop of purple and they're calling it like futuristic. I mean, it's futuristic in the sense that neutral palettes will always be in style in the future, I guess. The highlighters retail for $36 each, and they're also releasing a Lip Injection Maximum Plump Lip Gloss. That literally took me 4 times to be able to say that correctly. For $33. So it says coming soon. I don't know if it's still available. If it is, I will link it down below. Let me know your thoughts on this as well. NYX is collaborating with the new Barbie movie. So the Welcome to the Dream House collection. So there's quite a lot of things in this collection. We have a Barbie Butter Gloss. We have an On The Go Cheek Palette, Smooth Whip Matte Lip Cream, 2 different colors, like pinky colors, Jumbo Eye Pencil Kit, Jumbo Lash, Mini Eye Palettes, $12 each, Flip Phone Mirror for $18, and the whole collection for $90, which is pretty affordable. This looks really cheap to me, and I feel like NYX can do better with packaging. I feel like they do things pretty well, and this looks like Wet n Wild to me. I don't know. I also don't have like a very big attachment to the IP. Like, I loved Barbies growing up, but like I'm not really that pumped about seeing the movie. Like, I'll probably see it when it comes to Netflix. I really don't have an interest in this personally. I just wanted to show it to you in case you were interested. Are you excited about the movie? Let me know your thoughts. I think the flip phone mirror is kind of cute, like if you want to put it in your purse to kind of carry with you. I think that makes sense. Everything else, I'm just kind of like, eh. But it is available now. I will link it down below if you're interested in checking it out. So this week's ColourPop release is bronzer sticks and highlighter sticks, which they already had highlighter sticks, but again, I think they're doing more permanent line items, which is awesome. And I believe in the past, they've really only released the highlighter sticks for limited edition collections. So they've come out with 6 shades of the bronzer sticks and 3 shades of the light sticks. I did pick up 2 of the bronzer sticks. I didn't pick up any of the light sticks. I do actually own one from the RESTOCK collection, and I like it. I think it's a really good formula. One I bought is like iridescent blue, which I think is really pretty, but I like the formula. I think it's great. These bronzer sticks, I'm so excited to use because they sound like something right up my alley. Super buildable and blendable, natural matte finish with no orange tones. The 2 lightest shades are the ones that I picked up, so I will use those on the channel at some point, but I was so excited when I saw them dropping this. Let me know if you picked it up or if you're interested in this. I think the color range is nice. They have a good amount of shades. I hope they come out with more eventually, but it looks to me like a good shade range. You'll have to let me know if you agree or not. And then the light sticks are really pretty as well. Kind of just your standard highlighter shades, which I think is smart. It's gonna appeal to the masses, especially if these are permanent items. These are safe colors, right? They're gonna be best sellers as opposed to like the iridescent ones. They are all available now on ColourPop's website and they are $10 each. I'm assuming these are gonna come to Ulta and or Target at some point, but I think at this time they're only on ColourPop's website, so I will link it down below. Another thing that I wanted to let you know about is ColourPop did restock the BT21 Bon Voyage eyeshadow palette. This was from a while ago, right? They came out with this last year, I want to say, but it is restocking today, which is June 23rd at 10 a.m. PST on their website. So I will also, of course, link that down below. Did you pick this palette up? I heard good things about it. I have literally no idea anything about BT21. And at the time, the color story wasn't something that really called to me. But if it was really good quality, let me know. And if you're interested in the restock or you missed it the first time, you can grab it again if you want. Okay, another thing that I'm going to buy. Listen, last 2 weeks have been boring and now it's back up again. I need another face so I can use all this makeup. Glamlite and Rick and Morty. Okay, I've personally never watched Rick and Morty. I really haven't watched Rick and Morty ever. So I don't know anything about the show except that it has to do with outer space, right? I'm guessing. But I just love Glamlite. I think everything they do is just so well done. Packaging, their formulas are great. So generally I'm gonna buy pretty much everything they come out with. So I am gonna pick this up. It does launch on Saturday, which is the day that you're watching this, at 10 a.m. Central Time. So that's 11 a.m. Eastern Time, which is where I am. Of course, I will put all that down in the description box. So there's quite a lot of things in the collection. The Rick and Morty setting spray for $15. Our first ever setting spray. And I love that it's in a bottle from a lab. That's genius. Rick and Morty Duochrome Highlighter Trio for $18. Rick and Morty Accelerated Time Lip Kit for $14. Rick and Morty Hologram Lip Kit for $14. And the 30 Shade Palette for $36. $90 for the whole collection. That's pretty good. Maybe I'll do the eyeshadow palette, the highlighter palette, and the lip kit that has the more nude color. That's probably the products that I'll get the most use out of. I don't use setting spray most of the time, and that deeper lip kit is probably just not colors that I would normally wear. So I think it's very well done. I mean, just from a perspective of someone who doesn't watch the show, just looking at it from the outside in, the color story looks great on the eyeshadow palette. The packaging looks really well done. I'm excited. Are you a fan of the show? And if you are, let me know if you think this represents the show well. I think it's great. LA Girl has also released stick cheek products, blushes, bronzers, and highlighters. Now, the blushes, fine. The highlighters, fine. Look at those 3 bronzers. They look almost exactly the same shade, which confuses me. I'm hoping it's just the picture because literally those 3 bronzers look almost identical. They've launched at Ulta online for $5.99 each. I'm not going out of my way to pick up one of these, but the blushes I probably wouldn't say no to. The highlighters and the contours, meh. I just picked up the ColourPop bronze or whatever, so I'm satisfied with that. I just wanted to point that out. I'm kind of confused. This eyeshadow palette is actually really beautiful. So this is the Give Me Glow Juicy Blueberry palette. It's really pretty. I've never tried Gimme Glow before. If you have, please let me know your thoughts. So they're saying that this is a new size palette. It's a mini palette. The owner of Gimme Glow said, this palette is as big as my iPhone. So that's kind of small. 26mm square pans. We are obsessed with how tiny this is compared to what we're used to for all these years making huge palettes. So it's very small. It's a 10-pan palette. Comes with a multi-chrome foil. And then it says, then we have my favorite sugared blueberry drizzle, a mix of 4 pastel multi-chrome pigments, which made this beautiful multi-dimensional periwinkle shimmer. That sounds intriguing. And then 8 mattes. It's gonna retail for $45 and it launches on June 30th at 10 a.m. CST. It looks beautiful. I love purples. I love that pop of yellow in there. I think it's really pretty. I'm probably not going to go out of my way to pick this up just because I'm picking up so many other things, but let me know your thoughts on Gimme Glow. This does look really pretty. I also love the promo pictures with the blueberry muffins. I want a blueberry muffin now after seeing that. So Auric, which is owned by Samantha Ravindal, she is releasing mini sizes of the Glow Lust product that they have, which I think is very smart for several reasons. It is available now and the minis are $28 each. I think this is a great idea for those who want to just try it out before committing to buying an actual bottle, which it is pretty pricey. So I think that's really smart. And also for the sake of traveling, if I'm not mistaken, I don't own this product, but I think it's in a glass bottle, which is always a risk when you travel with a product in a glass bottle. Am I right? So I like this for travel. I personally don't really see myself using a product like this. I have extremely oily skin, but I know a lot of people love this product. And if you are, let me know if you're one of those people. But I wanted to let you know about this if you were interested. I will link it down below. I love me a good lip oil. I'm wearing the Sigma lip oil today. Actually, I'm wearing a lot of Sigma products on my face today. I just bought a whole bunch of things from the brand to try out because I'd never tried out the brand before. And this lip oil looks so beautiful. This one is from Dose of Colors. It's the Glass Petal Top Coat Lip Oil. First of all, look at the model's lips. Do those not look so juicy and just like perfectly coated like a glazed donut? It looks beautiful. And then the actual lip oil itself has like floating flowers in it, or maybe it's just like a sticker on the outside. It could be, but I love the aesthetic. I think it looks so, so pretty. Now, judging by the swatches on the model's lips, I don't really see a difference in color between the clear and the pink. I don't feel like you probably need both, but there are those two shades. It is available now for $22. If I was ever going to be placing an order on Dose of Colors website, I would definitely be throwing one of these in my cart. It's not something I'm going to go out and buy purposely, but I just wanted to show it to you because I thought it was so, so pretty. We've got more color correctors coming at you this week. We've talked about e.l.f. coming out with one recently, and now Huda Beauty is coming out with one. This is the Faux Filter Color Corrector. It says a creamy, comfortable, and sheer formula. They blend seamlessly, but have enough impact to correct any discoloration and even the under eye and any complexion concerns. Derived from the same Faux Filter Concealer formula, they dial up the brightness and decrease the coverage so it's intense but easy to use. Available in 5 shades. I've heard great things about this concealer formula. Have you tried it? You'll have to let me know. It's definitely on my list of ones to try eventually. And I don't think I'm gonna pick this up because I do really like the e.l.f. one and it's a lot more affordable. But this one is $29, but I like that she has several different shades with a peach undertone. Because usually when brands come out with these color correctors with a peach undertone, they come out with one peach color. And that's not going to accommodate everybody's skin tone. So I think it's really smart. I think it's a good idea for their line. And color correctors are all the rage right now. Like they were back in 2016. It's coming around, right? Want to let you know about that. I will link it down below. Dominique Cosmetics is coming out with a new brow line. Now, I thought this was very interesting. There's a brow gel, which isn't that interesting, right? The brow gel is $18. It's clear. And then there is a new brow pencil called the Brow Frame for $25 in 6 shades. So it is kind of an interesting shape where it's like on an angle with a flat top and I'm not describing it well, but you can see the picture. It says it's a 4-in-1 brow pencil that creates microbladed hair-like strokes with its never dull flat edge. You can carve, fill, comb, and sharpen. And I think it's cool that she's doing a different shape with a brow pencil because how can you really make a brow pencil stand out with all the brow pencils that exist, right? But also make it functional and like have a reason for it to be shaped differently. And I can definitely see how it would work. You've got that super flat edge that you can literally just like draw your bottom and draw hairs. I think it makes sense. I'm not personally going to go out of my way to pick this up, but I wanted to show it to you. It is available on the 23rd, which is today, so I will link it down below. Last thing I wanted to talk about is AF94, which is About Face's drugstore brand that is sold at Walmart, is coming out with new products for the summer. They don't really specify exactly what the products are, like they're not listed, but they're pictured. So it looks like we have colored mascaras, gel eyeliners, lip liners, a face mist, a lip mask, matte liquid lipstick, a lip crayon, an eye crayon, more of their glosses, more of their cheek and lipsticks, and then false lashes, but in colors. So I've tried quite a few products from the brand. I have tried their cheek and lipstick, and I actually really like it a lot. I thought it was a really pretty formula. I've also tried one of their glosses. I think the glosses are really nice. I've tried their false lashes and I don't like them at all. I found they were so hard to apply. The band was extremely stiff. They felt very heavy on the eyes. So just in my experience, I wouldn't recommend the lashes. Oh, and it looks like there's a couple other makeup remover wipes and pimple patches. I will link AF94 by Walmart down below if you want to check out some of their new products, but I do like the brand. I think if I was in store and I could see the products in a display, I might pick out a couple of them, but just want to let you know about that. Oh, and one last thing, just another restock, Simply Posh's Fairy Tale Fairies palette, which I've heard so many people talk about how much they love the palette or they've been waiting for the palette to come back in stock. It is back in stock now. You can use my affiliate code, which is just Rachel, if you want to save 10% off. Thank you so much if you do decide to use the code. This palette looks like a really pretty spring palette. I don't personally own it, but I do own 2 other palettes from the brand and I really enjoy their formula. I think it's very good. This is really pretty. It is very fairy-esque. And I like the fairies that are embossed in the matte pans. Very, very pretty. All right, and that is it for this new makeup releases video. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave me a comment down below letting me know your thoughts on anything I talked about today or anything I didn't talk about today that you're interested in. Please leave it down in the comments. I would love to know your thoughts because I love hearing from you. And if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. That helps me out a lot when you do that. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you would consider subscribing before you leave. I do upload videos weekly and I would love to see you back on my channel again. I want to thank you so much for watching and I will see you next time. Bye.